My grandmother is the one person who has always been there for me since day one and has never once given up on me. She always believes in me and has thought that I can accomplish anything I can if I want and be anything I want if I work hard enough. She supports me in everything I do, whether she likes what I do or not. When in doubt, my grandma always tries to talk to me. I can talk to her about a lot, and she always gives the best advice. She's very blunt and real and will tell you straight up how she feels. She's a very strong-willed person that's independent and has taught me many life lessons. She has sacrificed a lot for me just to give me things that I need. My grandmother and me share a special bond that can't be replaced. She has done so much for me, I couldn't even put into words how much I appreciate her for all she's done. She's the most kind-hearted person you will ever meet. She's very honest and will never break your trust. She makes me feel very loved. She comes up to me every day, hugs me and kisses me on my cheek and tells me she loves me. I can remember back when I still lived with my mother, stepdad, brother, and sister, and my stepfather would abuse me. Not just physically, but emotionally. My mom was gone while a lot of this went on, and I would tell my mom. She never would take my word, or if she did, she would say she would handle it. My grandmother stood by my side and was one of the ones who believed me. She finally got fed up with the way I was being treated and took me out of my home. Now I'm living with my grandparents and I'm the happiest I've been in a long time. My grandma stood by my side and helped me through this difficult time in my life. Me and my grandma have a strong relationship and no one could ever come between that. My grandfather once had lung cancer and it was very hard on the family. It was a very difficult time for us. My grandfather kept his head held high. He never once thought negative. He continued on telling himself that he could fight this and get through it. He was scared, but he stayed brave. My grandfather is a very strong man. He means a lot to me. I know that if I was in that position, I would lose all hope and just have thought that I was going to die. But not my grandpa. He inspires me in so many ways. He always preaches to me to never give up, that life is a journey, and that you come across many speed bumps, but that's just life. You just have to keep moving forward, that there is no time for setbacks. He tells me many sayings, and I always take it to heart. Everything he says is true, and his words help me through a lot. Not to mention that he is a very genuine person and will do anything for me. Not just me, but anybody. He goes out of his way for many. He puts a lot of people in front of himself. He's my hero. Desiree is one of those friends that won't betray you. She has a heart and is very sweet. She keeps all my secrets safe with her, and she's very considerate of others. She gets me through a lot. Without her, I don't know where I would be. I look up to her because she has showed me how to stay strong when going through rough times. No matter what mood I may be in, she can somehow put a smile on my face. She's a hard-working person without even being asked. She cleans around the house and does certain things around the house just out of respect. I think a lot of her for doing that because I know at my house that I never do anything, not even just to help my grandparents out. When I'm the most doubtful and at my worst, Desiree always helps me keep my head held high. She's the most realest friend I have, and I know that she would never let me down.